Welcome to another episode of Anchorman MTL. I'm your host and best friend, Alex Melke. Let's do this. Now, Fest is coming back to Montreal, and MTL Blog has a couple of tips for you if you want to survive the party scene. Among them is staying warm. You want to be toasty while you're dancing the night away. Now, what you're going to do, whether you're a guy or a girl, you find somebody that's a little cute, mosey up to them, just kind of cuddle, because body heat is the stuff of love. And if you don't find anyone, try wearing a onesie, because layers are going to be your best friend. Forget about dressing suave. No one's going to give a shit if you look good, all right? It's -40, and everyone's trying to have a good time grinding up against each other. Wear 13 layers and try to stay warm, because at the end of the night, it's all about staying warm. Now, another tip MTL Blog has for you is don't bring drugs in. I swear to God, pretend it's the Mexican border. Don't do it. Don't try to stuff them up your butt. They have guard dogs. Well, they don't, but just don't do it. You're gonna get caught, you're gonna have a bad time, and that cute girl that you were trying to get with, she's gonna get in and meet somebody else, probably named Steve. So don't do it, don't let her get with Steve. It's not gonna happen. Now make sure you check out the rest of the tips at mtlblog.com, because you're gonna wanna have a good time at Igloo Fest this year. Now, everybody likes drinking beer, and one of the things that you didn't know about drinking beer is it's actually pretty good for you. Now, the days of a glass of wine a day are far behind us because, get this, beer has high levels of silicon, which actually increases bone density. It makes your bones really strong, really strong. Basically, you're gonna have adamantium bones like Wolverine. Hugh Jackman, your days are numbered. On top of that, Finnish researchers have determined that drinking just one beer a day decreases the chance that a man will develop kidney stones by 40%. Essentially, you're immortal. Now, there's a whole bunch of other reasons why drinking beer is actually gonna make you more awesome, so make sure to check them out at mtlblog.com. Now, the city of Montreal wants to celebrate its 375th birthday by shutting down a big portion of St. Catherine. I'm talking about Blurry all the way to Mansfield, making it 650 feet of a pedestrian-only zone, 650 feet of pedestrian diarrhea. Now, some people are saying that this is actually going to boost a lot of the excitement and a lot of the activities you can have towards the downtown core. Other people are arguing that it's actually going to slow down a lot of what makes this place so productive. I guess only time will tell. Now, the Harlem Shake was huge in Montreal in 2013. That's old news, because right now the biggest thing in Montreal is the No Pants Flash Mob. Now, this thing started in New York in 2002, and it caught like wildfire, burning everybody's pants off, apparently. Now, this week, a bunch of Montrealers took their pants off, and well, they had a little bit of fun. When you're driving, make sure to look up because you might die from falling debris. No, we're not in space, we're in Montreal. A piece of concrete fell off of an overpass, crushing a car in the West Island. This is in part due to the temperatures going from -30 to +8 within a couple of days. Montreal's shitty construction might have something to do with it, but we're not pointing any fingers. Every week, mtlblog.com finds the best Instagram pictures showcasing Montreal's assets. And this week, we have one particular picture that really kicks everyone's asses. Instagrammer @MelissaDowney managed to capture one truly great picture of this city. Check out her account and check out mtlblog.com's account. And if you want to make next week's video, snap a pic, #MTLblog, and you might just make it. Thank you for joining me, Montreal. I'm your host, Alex Melke from mtlblog.com. Join us next week for another episode of Anchorman MTL for the latest and greatest of what this city has to offer. Until then, I love you. Welcome to another fantastic episode of Montreal Anchorman Blog.